What's going on, guys? I'm back for my best 3 picks for Wednesday, September 10th in the MLB. To recap yesterday, we hit every single pick except for the first taco, the Cade Horton strikeout. And this play right here was sent only in my VIP over on WINIBLE. We cashed that out. We go 2 for 3 on the free play. PrizePicks' taco did not come through for us. But like I said, I sent this play out exclusively in my VIP and another Terry McLaurin taco play for Thursday in my VIP. You guys don't want to miss on future discounts and future plays like this. Make sure to subscribe with code ANTO. Gets you 20% off VIP for a limited time. The link will be in my description and in the pinned comment. So make sure to take advantage of that. And I'll show you guys how to get free VIP for a month later on in this video. But like I said, I've got my best 3 picks today. Let's go right into the first pick, being Salvador Perez to not hit a single. If we take a look here, his last 20 games, he's hit this in 15 of his last 20, but more specifically, 14 of his last 15 games. He's only had one single in all of those games. Those odds are pretty nice if you were to ask me. And head-to-head against the Cleveland Guardians, he's not hit this in his last 4 games, 5 out of his last 6 against them. And overall, this season, he's hit this 61% of games, which is pretty nice. But if we go to only away games, which it is an away game today, that number jumps up to around 69%. And 70% of his last 20. He's getting these plate appearances. He's getting a good amount of plate appearances, but doesn't even get a hit over one of those appearances a game, if that makes sense. But even if he gets these hits, they could be doubles, triples, home runs. Not every hit will be a single. I'm really liking this spot right here. If we just take a look at his last 20, hasn't been that great overall. Left-handed pitchers, still head-to-head. Does not hit this against a left-handed pitcher on Cleveland. That's just a cool pattern, but in our favor today. So let's get into our second pick. Dalen Lyle to have over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. If we take a look over here, there's a lot of green across the board. His last 20, he's hitting 70%. Last 10, he's hit 9 of 10, so 9 straight games. And if we go head-to-head, look at this chart right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 5 games against Miami, all in this month, he's hit this number. I don't know what will make him not hit it today. The numbers are all telling us he's hit this a lot against Miami. Literally every game this month. He gets a good amount of plate appearances, having 6 and 5 in his last 2 matchups against Miami. He averages 1.5 hits a game and 1 run a game. So if we just look at the averages here, it adds up to plenty over 1.5. So the numbers are in our favor here a lot. Once again, he could hit this with just hits alone and runs. He could hit this with runs alone. He could also have an RBI in there. So there's so many opportunities for him to do this. He's been hitting this number a lot recently, and I just think this is a great spot. He's in a great spot here. So that is our second pick. Before we get into the last pick, make sure you guys are taking advantage of this limited time deal. Betr will give you a free $10 right away. No deposit needed, no credit card needed, just by signing up and using code ANTO. If you guys do decide to deposit, they will match you up to $200 on your first deposit. I highly recommend checking out Betr. They give out a ton of exclusive picks, which I had one yesterday, and I give out picks for Betr as well, mainly for NFL videos. There's some cool props in there that you can't do on PrizePicks. And on top of that, you'll also get a Jaden Daniels free pick, 0.5 passing yards, and obviously this free $10 only when you use code ANTO. The link will be in the description and the pinned comment. But one more thing, if that wasn't enough for you guys to get better, you guys will get a free month of my VIP. I showed you I cashed yesterday on Taco Tuesday. You guys will get a free month of my VIP. All you have to do, sign up to Betr with code ANTO and send me a screenshot to this email that you did. I'll hook you guys up with free VIP. But let's get into our last pick. Chris Sale over 5.5 pitcher strikeouts. This line was at 6.5 as a regular. Now it's bumped to 7. But to be safe, we can take this Goblin right here. It's still a 4x play overall. As we can see, his last 20, he's hit an 85%, 17 of his last 20 games. And head-to-head earlier, I guess last year against the Cubs, he had 9 strikeouts. The Braves won 7-0. He had 9 strikeouts, which is a high number. He's hit this in his last 10 games. And he pitches a lot of innings. If we take a look at all season long, he averages at least 6 innings, which he can get basically 1 an inning. And for a pitcher like him, that's not very hard. He can easily get 2 in an inning as well. But recently, he's had games of 7 innings, 8 innings, 6, 7, 7, 7. So there's definitely some pretty high innings in his last few games. He's had 7 the last time he played against the Cubs. Overall, he's hit this 5 of his last 6 games at home, so he's at home today in another great spot. Overall, I'm really liking this play, and the numbers are in our favor once again, and he's shown he can easily hit this against the Cubs or just in general at home. Doesn't matter. We're betting on Chris Sale. This is the 3-man today. I believe it's a 4x on PrizePicks, so make sure to lock it in. And don't forget to sign up for my VIP, 20% off for a limited time. I will see you guys in the next one.